Do you need a fun game to fill in a weird testing schedule day? Maybe you need a sponge game at the end of class, like a quick time filler that's super easy for you. Or maybe your school does the thing where you still have class, even though your students already had finals last week. You still have 3 more days of class for whatever reason. If that's you, keep watching because you're going to love this end of the year game to play with your Spanish students. Hey, it's Ashley, aka Senorita Spanish, where I provide easy to use resources to save you time and energy while you're lesson planning. If you're new here, I just want to make sure that you know that links to everything that I mentioned will be down in the description box below. So if you've never played this or that, this game is very simple. You are projecting 2 options and students are simply choosing this or that. There's tons of different ways you can play those, so let's talk about the different options for you. The first option is project and play. You're going to project the slides and students choose. They can either choose by moving to one side of the class to show their preference, so they're going to either move this way or that way to just show. And then you can call on students and have them explain their answer, or you can just keep it moving. You know which is best depending on your classes because you know your classes by this point of the year. Option number 2 to play is project, play, and write. Some students can't handle the whole everybody up and moving from side to side. Sometimes it becomes just like little chatteries in English as they're moving back and forth, and that's not really what we want. So for this option, instead of getting up and moving everybody side to side, you're going to give them the printable handout and students are going to choose this or that. You can call on students and have them call out. You could even have them still raise their hands for this side or that side. Totally up to you, but just that way they're playing along at their desks instead of that whole class up and movement option. Option number 3 is walk and talk. This is kind of like a find someone who style activity, and students are going to walk around and ask their classmates this activity or that activity. Super simple. ¿Prefieres nadar o prefieres pasar tiempo en el sol? Up to them. Option number 4, to use them in a card format for small group conversation. And it's as simple as you might imagine. Students draw a card and then you can either have each student answer around the circle, or students can draw a card, answer, and then the next student can draw a card and answer. Totally up to you how you want to play, but it's a great small group speaking activity. And option number 5 is a walk and write, kind of like a gallery walk. You just hang the cards on the wall around the room and students can walk to them and then answer on their handout what they want to do. Any way you choose, this is a fun option to get your students speaking in Spanish and sharing their summer excitement. You can play all of the cards at once, or you can just choose a few prompts at a time for a warm-up or an end-of-class activity. Totally up to you. And like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, you can grab this game down in the description box below. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to see 5 more end-of-the-year activities for your students, make sure you check out this video I have for you. Here, it's 5 different high-engagement, low-prep activities you can do with your students. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.